Hey guys, let me see who is in the house. How's everyone today? Whoever is here, or you're not here yet. Hey Chickadell, say hey Jenny. Hey Diana, hi Springlight. Hey Moonstar. Hi Audrey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And all the new people here, big up on yourself. Thank you so much for the support. Hey Lala. Hey Luna. Hi Sasha. Welcome guys. Hi. It's okay. You get to know me. I have no sense. It's okay. It's okay. Hey Jenny. Hey Deathberry. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hey Chickadolce, I'll check the email later. I just came off my deck. I was painting and I put my step back on. So the only thing that's left to go on now is the door. And that would be it for the deck. So later on I'll check your email, Chickadolce. Welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome. All right, so today questions and answers, guys. Twin flames, questions and answer. That's what your girl is here for, to help every single one of you guys get into that space to get ready for union. Hi, authority. So whatever it is you want to know. Okay. Oh, Katri Tamaria. I hope I got that. Welcome. Oh my Lord. Thank you so much, Deathberry. Thank you so much. Okay, Bethany. How do I know if this person is really my twin flame or if I just want them? Okay. Okay, Caswita Maria. Very good. All right. So, Bethany, to know if this person is your twin flame, there are a couple things that you need to do. And if you go on my page, you can click on my name or my display picture. You go on my page, you go into my playlist, and you go underneath learn about twin flames, and there are two videos at the very top. The first one, 15 true signs you are a twin flame, and the second one is telling you what I'm going to tell you now, how to ask God the question if this person is your twin flame. What we all forget is that this journey is God's journey. He's responsible for this journey. He's responsible for our lives. So who is supposed to be in our life, he knows. Who is not supposed to be in our life, he knows. If this person is our twin flame, he knows. So that when you ask the question and you get your answer, you know, that's it. It's right. I'm not wrong. All right. So watch that video, 15 true signs you've met your twin flame, or whatever I put there, something, but it's 15 true signs. And the second video is what I'm going to tell you now. Ask God, call this person by name, and ask God if this person, so say for example, if you say, you sit down, you talk to God, you say, God, if John Doe is my twin flame, show me a yellow river. I'm running out of examples here. Show me a yellow river. Because where in the world you're going to see a yellow river? Huh? And I'm not talking about a river that is like too much rain and it gets dirty. I mean yellow. When I say yellow, I mean yellow. Right? So you say, Father God, if John Doe is my twin flame, show me a yellow river. Right? and you leave it alone. Do not go looking, because I know that sometimes we want to be so right. We want this person to be our twin flame so badly because we are in love with this person that we fool ourselves, right? So do not go and search for that yellow river. Stop twisting your head everywhere you go to find that yellow river. All right? When the time is right, God will show you that yellow river, and God will align everything for you to see that yellow river. You could even hear somebody say yellow river. You could see a child's drawing as a yellow river. But the sign will come. But just do not go searching. To be safe, you talk to God in your mind, because the devil hears when you speak. And that's why I say don't go searching, because this person cannot be your twin flame, but the devil will put that yellow river in your way for you to see it, because you're looking for it, because he wants to mess up your life. So you're going to continue chasing after somebody who is not yours. But when you let it go, let it be, you won't even remember you asked the question. When you see that yellow river, it's going to come back automatically. It's just going to click in your head. Oh my God, I asked that question. And that's the answer. You don't have to do anything. Just forget about it and the answer will come to you. All right? So I do hope that helps you, and it most definitely will. Those two exercises, you cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong. If you are not experiencing those 15 signs at the time that you're supposed to experience them, and if you don't get your answer from God within a week, then let it go. This person is not your twin flame. But if you're matching up with those signs, and if that answer comes to you, there's no doubt. I guarantee you there's no doubt. I've tested this thing like 50 million times, and that's why I can tell you. Because Master God said, do it this way. And I got that exercise from when I was just figuring out that I was a twin flame. And I got that exercise from a video that I found on YouTube. And up to this day, I cannot find that video again. I cannot even find it in my watch list, my playlist. I can't find it anywhere. So it's like God put that video in my way for me to see it so I can teach you guys today. I cannot find that video anywhere, honestly. Honestly, I don't know where that video went. It's the first I was seeing that person on YouTube too. So I don't know. And guys, the book is available. Purchase the book, guys, so that you can know exactly where to go, what to do, how to go through your transformation, what your wounds are. If your person is in a relationship, what do you do? All the answers are in the book. I talk about it every day. To purchase my book, go to twindy.flamed.square.site. Oh my gosh. But yes. When you feel their heart chakra, is it possible to know if it's because they're opening it towards you or someone else? Okay, but the other question here is, Lala, how do you know it's their heart chakra that's opening and it's not yours? You won't feel your person's heart chakra. You'll only feel yours. So whenever you feel your heart chakra opening, it's just your heart chakra opening. And at other times, that's as if it wasn't open yet. And at other times, it's like signifying something happened or something is going to happen between you and your divine masculine. So that heart chakra activating when it's behaving badly, when it's kicking up rumpus, it's like something is going to happen between you and your divine masculine. For instance, there could be a union that's coming soon and your heart is happy and it may do some little fluttery things. So that's like a thing from your soul that's telling you that there's a union coming. But when you feel an action from your chakras, it's not telling you that your masculine's chakra is opening. You won't know when their chakra is opening. You'll only know when yours is opening. All right. So Lala, Bethany, I hope that helps you guys. All right, let's see the questions. All right, so Sasha, it's the same thing like I was telling Bethany. You have to, if there is nobody in your life, if there's nobody in your life that you recently met, then you may not be a twin flame. Because when twin flames find out about being a twin flame, they meet someone and this person and them, they separate, and them being together doesn't last more than 3 to 4 months. And then something inside of them gets triggered and all these spiritual changes start to happen within this person. And then that's what's going to trigger you to start to find out what's happening with me, what's going on. You're not going to literally search for a twin flame or whatever. What's going on? What's happening? What's happening with me? You're not even going to be searching, why is this person running away from me? Why is this person not talking to me? What's going to trigger this is you wanting to find out what's happening with me. What's going on? Why am I experiencing these feelings? And then it's going to lead you to twin flames. Because a lot of people, we're already spiritual, and a lot of people, they watch tarot already, but it doesn't mean that they are a twin flame. It just means that they have a spiritual side. But because you watch tarot and everything leads back to tarot, even the twin flame messages, so you may come across those love messages as well. Because YouTube suggests videos to people based on what you watch, based on what you the videos you go through. And if you are always watching tarot, YouTube doesn't know that twin flame is different from regular tarot. So YouTube is going to suggest to you twin flame videos. And now you're going to be watching it and thinking that, my God, I'm a twin flame. No, it doesn't only rely on you finding the videos. There's a lot that goes on into being a twin flame. First, those 15 signs that I told you about, and there could be more. There could be more. There's those 15 signs. There's the spiritual changes you're going to go through. And this is how you'll know if you're a twin flame as well, because you will experience spiritual changes within you. There's no questions, no if, no buts, no maybe. You're going to experience some changes that you'll never feel, you have never felt in your life. And that's why you know something is wrong. Something is happening. So if you and this person were together, there's no changes within you, not even one chakra opening, then you can say, well, this person is just like a soulmate. This person is just a soulmate, not a twin flame. Hey, Foxy Love. Sasha, I hope that helps you, you know. All right. La la. Point. Hi, Matty D. Hey, Brianna. All right. No more question. Nobody have no question. Anything you want to know, guys, just spill it. Split. Moonstar, you asked one. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. I had dreams of my twin over the years. In the beginning, he was cold and distant in my dreams. Now we are talking and embracing each other in my dreams. What does this mean? All right. I can't tell you what your dream mean, but I can tell you based off the actions, right? First, you said that this person was acting distant in your dream. That's like when you first started. So it's like this person was either hiding, refusing to admit or accept the feelings that they had for you, but throughout the years while you're healing. And always remember, when you heal, it affects your divine masculine and they heal as well. So when you're healing, they're healing and they become more open and ready to receive this love. So they'll be more acceptance of the energy, the love, the connection. So them running away from you was because they were hiding their feelings. They didn't want to accept what was happening between you and them. But now that again, because years has passed, or I don't know how long it has been that it has passed, but once you're working on yourself, things are definitely gonna change because your spiritual self, your 5D self, you already know each other, you're already in union with each other, but at the same time, if your heart was like refusing this person because they may have hurt you or whatever, they're gonna be in the same energy. So now that you're healing, things are changing and so are they. So that's as much as I can tell you about that. Because that's how it starts anyways. They become cold and distant, whether in the 3D or 5D. They become cold and distant. But then the 5D self is the one that acts quicker. And that 5D self will change faster and come to you and let you know, I am now starting to accept this connection. I want to get closer to you until it manifests in the 3D person. All right, Moonstar. I hope that even gives you a little bit, you know. All right, Jenny. Jenny love, I'll answer you. And Jennifer, I just saw your message. I'll answer you after. So, Jenny love, what's the difference between a twin flame and a soulmate? The first difference is that a soulmate is someone who is a perfect match for you, someone who you and them have a lot of similarities. They enjoy the same things that you do. You and them, you can share a whole day together. You enjoy a whole day together. And there's no issues because you're interested in the same thing. This person's interested in you. You are interested in them. They're just a perfect match for you. You could like the same movies. You could like the same color because you have a lot of similarities. That's what a soulmate is. Somebody who matches you perfectly. Someone who you can spend the rest of your life with because you enjoy the same thing as the other person. Now, with a twin flame, you are one soul that was split into two and you went into two different bodies. So you have one soul walking around in two bodies. And that soul, those two souls will come back together to be one again. But because we're living in the 3D world, you cannot rejoin this person. So you're just in union. And that's why the soul is happy when you two come back together. Because this half of the soul has found the other half. So that's the first main thing that's the difference between a twin flame and a soulmate. A soulmate is somebody who is a perfect match for you. A twin flame is your other half of your soul. So it's one soul split into two, whereas soulmates, they're two different souls. Two different souls. All right. So those are the major thing that will tell you the difference between a twin flame and a soulmate. Also, a soulmate can, some soulmates are only in your life for a short period of time and then they go. A soulmate is in your life to teach you something or to give you something or to pull together two families so something can be created that will serve humanity down the line, right? So you can meet somebody today. This is your soulmate. You're so happy with them and everything, and they're the perfect match. Oh my God, you're everything I've been looking for. And that's the other thing. I'm coming to that. And say, for instance, you get pregnant and then you both break up. So you're left with a baby while the guy is gone. But that baby, 20 years down the line, becomes a famous basketball player that the whole world knows. And that was their purpose. And that was that person's purpose in your life, to create that child so that they could serve the purpose of being that famous basketball player 20 years down the road. Or you could come together so that somebody from your family can meet somebody from the other family, because they were supposed to either meet to be together or meet to create a business, but they're supposed to meet to do something. So that's why soulmate only spend a short period of time in your life, because they're only there for a particular reason, and when that reason is done, is completed, they go. But a twin flame, they are in your life forever, because you can't get rid of them, because they're you. You can't get rid of them. You can't get rid of yourself. So they're always there. Even if they're at a distance from you, they're always on your mind. Always. And the other point that I was saying, this person, wait, I forget that. But all right, let's move on to the other one. I forget that, what I was saying. Anyways, the other one now. This person, it's harder to get into a relationship with a twin flame than it is for a soulmate. You'll meet a soulmate and you two, you just click and you come together and you start your relationship. It doesn't matter how you start the relationship. It could be because of a child. It could be because you're in love. It could be whatever. But you start your relationship very easy and you spend a long time with this person. You could be months, years together with this person. And then you break up because what you're supposed to do, it's done. But with a twin flame, it's harder to get into a relationship. You're only going to meet this person between 3 months and 4 months. That's it. Even if it goes beyond 3 months, 4 months, it will never last. Never, ever last. Because meeting your twin flame, they're going to trigger you to wake up, and the healing process is going to start, and you cannot heal together. So even if you come back together today, you're going to break up next week. It doesn't last. So for twin flames, it's so much harder for you to get into a relationship and for that relationship to stay. With a soulmate, it's very much easier. All right. All right. So that's what I remember, Jenny. And I hope that gives you at least some idea of the difference between a soulmate and a twin flame. If not, let me know again. I'm going to keep thinking. All right, Jennifer, how do I know if I should reach out to my twin flame or if I should wait for him to come to me? All right, Jennifer, do the same thing that I was telling, who was I telling? Somebody. I don't have a good memory with names, guys. I'm sorry. I'm very good on faces. All right. So, Jennifer, do the same thing that I was saying. You ask God. Remember, I was saying if you came in late, maybe you didn't hear. But Anything you want to do on your twin flame journey, if you want to contact your person, you ask God. Because he knows if you should, he knows if you should not. And when you ask and you get your answer, you ask God for that sign. Father God, if I should contact my twin flame, show me a purple bird. If you see that purple bird, you know you can go ahead and contact your person. If you don't see it, leave it alone, please and thank you, because you're going to get disappointed. So leave it alone. And even sometimes when you get the go ahead to contact your person, it may not be for your purpose. It could be because your masculine on the other side, wherever they are, was asking God for a sign that you still love them, that you still think about them. And then that message comes in from you, boom, and they're so excited, but they're not going to respond. So you may still be disappointed. So whenever you get your answer, go ahead because God says so. But do not do anything if you do not receive that answer. You're going to be totally disappointed and flattened. I can tell you, experience teaches wisdom, and I got that. I got that. The experiences I have had. Oh my God. Okay. Jenny, which comes from God? Both of them comes from God. Your twin flame comes from God. Your soulmate comes from God. Because when that soulmate comes into your life, they're coming in there to serve a purpose that would be a greater purpose for either society or for you down the line. The way God is planning the world, the way God is planning your life, that person is going to play a big part for God. Your soulmate comes from God. Your twin flame comes from God. Your karmic comes from the devil. That's how it is. Your karmic comes from the devil. Soulmate is from God. Twin flame is from God. Because if you realize the karmic is all about hurt, the karmic is all about pain, the karmic is all about disappointment, the karmic is all about taking you and using you and twisting you and making you feel like you're a nobody, who tell you, oh my God, you are the worst person in my life. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't do this, you wouldn't do that. Nobody else will want you. All that kind of crap. Your karmic is from the devil, and that's why your divine masculine, if they were with somebody else when they met you, they got to go back to that person because they are the conquerors. They have to fight the karmics. While the divine feminine has to love. So the divine feminine is learning to love unconditionally while your warrior is out there fighting the devil. And when they overcome that devil through your love, then you guys can come back together because your obstacle is out of the way. I hope that answers some question that have not been asked yet. Moonstar, ask God the question if the person is your twin flame. I always tell you, if it's been certain amount of years and you don't see any action or nothing, because once you're working on yourself, you're going to see physical proof. This person will even text you one time. This person is going to come in. They're going to go again. And then there's going to be like one last time where there's this long separation between you two. And it depends on how fast you heal. It depends on how fast you go through that spiritual change and healing your traumas and stuff. All right. Okay, Jenny. I found out that my DM is entertaining another woman. Okay. So this is after their breakup a few months ago. I thought he will come running to me. I also heard he's scared to be in a relationship with me. All right. So our divine masculines, they have a lot of trauma. They have a lot of hurt. They have a lot of insecurities. They have a lot of I'm not good enough. They have a lot of I'm not worth anything. They have a lot of people telling them they're no good. They have a lot of feeling where they're being blamed for everything. And that's why some of them are people pleasers, because they are always being blamed for things, especially from their parents. So they try to please everybody around them to not get blamed for things. So because of all these traumas that they have and insecurities, the only place they can feel love and be themselves, which is weird. Because myself, I didn't know that I could love myself. I didn't know I could feel this good. All I've ever used to is people putting me down. So when they're around you, they can be themselves. And it's no fun because it's too good to be true. So they are going to be scared to be in a relationship with you until they get that strength, that courage to start to live their life how they see themselves and not how people dictate it to them. So your person will go back to somebody, and it's because they still have lessons to learn, because they still have not learned to love themselves. They still have not learned to stop people pleasing. They still have not learned to stop being codependent. So when they learn those things, they will stop repeating the cycle. And that means that they're healing, and then they'll be directed to you. So those are some of the reasons why they are scared of being in a relationship with you. Because the only thing you do is love them. And they're not used to real love. They're used to people giving out fake loves because I can get something from you. Or you owe me. Or I have a child for you, so I'm just going to stick around with you. All kind of bullshit. All them crap. All them crap. All right, let's see what else. Hey, Rachel. Hey, Miss Juanita. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, 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 Juanita. If it's hard to get in a relationship with your soulmate, is it possible that you'll be with a... If it's hard to get in a relationship with your twin flame, is it possible that you'll be with a soulmate? It is possible because you may choose to do so. All right, Brianna, it's possible because you may choose to do so. But at the same time, the reason, or I should say, what is the reason why you would be with a soulmate instead of your twin flame? Because like I said before, a soulmate is only in your life for a short period of time. So even if you go and be with a soulmate, the time is going to come where that person's time in your life is done. So what are you going to do after that person leaves? You're going to be left feeling empty again. You're going to left feeling nobody loves me again. You're going to be left feeling like nobody ever wants me and nobody ever wants to stick around. And that's what the twin flame journey is here to teach us. To learn to be independent. To learn to be alone and not be lonely. To learn to love yourself enough that it doesn't matter who comes into your life, and if they go, it's no problem, buddy. It's no problem. I'm not going to ask you for your address. It's no problem. So when you go and be with a soulmate because it's hard to be in a relationship with your divine masculine, it's because you are so insecure. It's because you are impatient. It's because you don't love yourself enough to be alone. Because I'm scared to be alone. Because I want somebody beside me to say they love me. I want to know that there's somebody beside me so I can feel comfort. But the journey is trying to teach you that the only person you need is God. Because you got to understand something. We are God's fighters, twin flames. And in order to be in our power, to fight battles, to lead others back to God, you've got to have that strength and that confidence to stand on your own 2 feet. If you're always depending on people, and if you're always depending on somebody else to love you, you're going to forget about God. You won't even remember God exists because the only person that's going to love me is another man. And if this one leaves me, I'm going to have to find another one because nobody loves me. So we have to come to that conclusion and realization that God is the master of our life, and everything that we need, we will get it through him and not through another human being. And that's when you are in your power, and now you're ready for union, because even if this person goes away for a week, 2 weeks, it's okay. It's okay. And you're going to trust them enough because you're going to know that this person will not cheat on you. This person will love you, because the only way they're going to come back to you is if they've learned their lessons. The only way they're going to be in permanent union, I should say, with you is if they've learned all the lessons they need to learn. And whatever lessons you need to learn in the relationship, you will also have to work on that when you're in the relationship. All right. Jennifer Cantrell, make sure you ask that question, because 25 years is a long time. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not doing no dance for no damn 25 years. I'm not doing it. I am not doing it. And I will not ever sit down and wait on anybody or leave any space in my heart for anybody for 25 years. I'm being honest. I'm not doing it. That's why I always tell you guys, make sure you ask God the question, and make sure you look at those 15 true signs. Because sometimes we lie to ourselves because we're in love. And this is what they call you get lost in love. We get so lost in love that we don't realize that whoever this person is, they're not coming back because we're so lost in love. For so many years. And if you're working on yourself, this person has to come back. It's a must. Because when you heal, you're pulling yourself to yourself. You're pulling yourself back together. It's like we were broken. We were shattered. And a half of us is over there and the other half is here. But while you're healing and you're coming back together, you're coming closer and closer and closer until you're in union. So unless you are not doing that healing job that you need to do, and you're so focused on this person not being there, it's like you're wasting time when you should be focusing on you. Because I am telling you right now, I will not wait no 25 years. No way. No way. No. I will not. Impossible. Impossible. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. I'm sorry. I'm being serious. It ain't gonna happen. So to prevent yourself from hanging on to somebody who is not meant to be in your life, find out the truth. And we need to stop telling ourselves, I know this person is my twin flame because I can feel it. So how comes there's no changes when you're working on yourself? Because we're delusional. And that's another insecurity. That's another toxic behavior of ours. Because we keep telling ourselves things that are not there because we have it in our mind that that's the way it is. All of us as twin flame could say we are delusional. But when you ask that question and you get your answer, all the delusion is gone. I've asked that question so many times. And those feelings that I went through when I met this person, when we separated for the first time, I knew something was wrong. I knew something was different. And I had to find out what's happening, what's going on. So guys, you need to find out. I don't know how you guys do it for so many years. And all these other men that could be yours are passing you by and you're turning them down. When God put them in your way for you, but you're telling yourself, I have a twin flame, when you don't. And you let all these lovers pass you by. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. And let me tell you, another soulmate, there's a higher level soulmate that is like a twin flame. But again, the difference is they're just a perfect match for you. This person is like this person that's the the top of the top perfect one for you. You know how they would say, like, some people, they've been together like 50 years, 100 years. That's that kind of love. That's that kind of soulmate. So it's there. It's there. Not everybody has a twin flame, but everybody has a soulmate. And you can have a million soulmates. Okay, Jenny? You can have a million soulmates. I saw that question. What are the lessons a DF must learn, Jenny? A DF needs to learn to love themselves. A DF needs to learn to be alone and not be lonely. A DF needs to learn that without God, they cannot do anything. A DF needs to learn trust. A DF needs to learn compassion. A DF needs to learn forgiveness. A DF needs to learn how to love. A DF needs to learn how to control their anger. A DF needs to learn how to control their jealousy. A DF needs to learn how to control the 7 deadly sins. And I'm not going to try and name them because I can't remember all of them. I say it all the time. Everything we are learning on the twin flame journey is related to the 7 deadly sins. Pride, which is your ego. Right? What are the rest? Come on, where the people? Where the people? We don't know our Bible. We don't know our Bible, and even if we don't know our Bibles, like me, yeah, envy, yes, that's jealousy, right? And greed. Thank you, guys. So, and the greed in regards to twin flame is like, this is us, like our divine masculine texts us today, and we want more. I want more. Why aren't you texting me? You just text me today. Why aren't you talking to me anymore? Give me more, give me more, give me more. I want your love. I want your love. Give it to me. Bring it to me. Greed. Greed. Grief. Exactly. Learn to control your... Wendy, big up. Big up, Wendy. Big up. Thank you so much. Learn to control your anger. Learn to control your grief. You are sad, but guess what? You are not supposed to stay down in your sadness. You are to learn to rise above all of these things. Because guess why? All these things are within us, but they are controlling us. And we should learn to control them so we have them under lockdown and we have a balance. So even if we get, because we are going to get angry, we're going to get jealous, but you're going to learn not to lash out. You're going to learn not to take things out of proportion. You're going to learn how to control it. That's what we're learning, to control all of those, the 7 deadly sins. All right? And if you don't know what they are, see Wendy putting them here. And the lust. Lust is one of the biggest things. Lust is one of the biggest things. It's not only lust in regards to sex, guys, but it's chasing after your divine masculine, because guess what? I feel that connection and I want it. I want it. I want that connection. I've felt that connection and I want some more. That's the greed and the lust. And that's why some of our divine masculines, they have sexual addictions, because it's lust. And it's because our divine feminine now need to learn to work on those so your masculine can control that lust within them. And that's why some of them, they go around to a lot of people, because they have this lust. They have this addiction. So when you are present, when you are seeing what's going on, that's why you to always stay present. So you can understand what's happening. You can see what your masculine is doing, and then you can look and say, oh my God, he's acting greedy. I've got to learn to control that. Oh my gosh, my divine masculine is being codependent. I've got to learn to back off and learn to stand on my own 2 feet. Whatever you do reflects on your divine masculine. You cannot wait for the masculine to change so that your union changes. You have to change first, divine femme, because you are the lover. If there's no love, there's no union. If you still have hatred in your heart, if you are still angry, there can be no union. You cannot love somebody if you're angry. Your heart still has the devil inside of it. So you gotta tell the devil, go sit your ass down. I'm in control of this body. I'm in control here, not you. That's what we are learning as divine feminines. That God is the center of this journey, and we are to learn to balance everything so that the God side of us comes through the divine side. Because right now we are just feminines and we are just masculines. You're not divine until you learn all those things. Because divine means to act like God, to be like God. And if you're not doing like God is, how can you be divine? See, we're always fooling ourselves. And a lot of us, because we hear that we are divine feminines, some of us are always like, well, I'm a divine feminine because I'm learning to love myself. My masculine, he's nobody. He's not even trying. So you talking like that, does that sound divine to you? Does that sound like something God would say or do? No. So we're not even divine feminine until we learn all those things. We're just a feminine. And our masculines are just masculines. Yes, Wendy. Laziness. We need to learn to get our ass up and get our life in order. And this is what grief does to us. Make us lazy. Make us sit down and cry. And then we become lazy. And these changes that we need to make in our lives, we are not making them because we are so lazy. I don't feel like moving. I don't feel like going anywhere today because I'm upset, because I'm angry, because I'm sad. All these things are related to the 7 deadly sins, and we need to control them. Because working on yourself is not only working on your spiritual self, that's only a half of you. What about your physical self? What about the 3D world? What about that apartment that you live in that the neighbor is so noisy and you can't stand it and every day you're angry? You need to clear your energy. So you know you need to move from that apartment. So get your ass up and move. But you're going to plan first, okay? You don't just jump and do anything. You're going to plan. You're going to plan. All right, I need to get out of this apartment. So I'm going to save up for the next 4 months until I get my first and last. And as soon as I get it, I'm going to find a new apartment and I'm gone. Someplace where I'm more peaceful. You're living with that family member. All they do is take from you and use you. You got a plan. Get out of there. You're not in a good job or you don't have a job. You got to find a job because God's people are self-sufficient. And if you're always depending on people, you're not depending on God. You're depending on other people. So when you're in a job where you know that you are needed, when you know that your skills are cherished, and you feel so good going to work every day, man, you're going to make some money because you love doing what you're doing. And that's how you get led to your purpose, because you're going to take yourself out of situations where you do not belong. And God is going to put you on the right path so that you can be where you need to be. So a lot of us, we say we are working ourselves. We meditate every day. My God, meditation, meditation, meditation. But nobody is doing the physical work. Nobody is. And then we say nothing is changing. But are you working on your physical self? No, you're not. Because we think it's all about divine masculine, I love you, I love you, I love you. No. What about yourself? Do you love yourself? Remember, you're divine masculine. They're you, but they're in another body. They have their own mind. I don't know if you've always heard the saying, 7 brothers or 7 sisters, 7 different mind. It's the same thing. You are the same person, but you have 2 different brains, 2 different minds. So you can think for yourself, they can think for themselves. You're 2 different persons, but you're the same soul. So you got to think for yourself. And this is what we do that stops us a lot. Some changes that we need to make in our lives, we say, oh, I can't move here, it's too far because my divine masculine won't be able to get to me. Oh, I won't do this because my masculine won't be able to get to me. So every changes that you're making in your life is because of your divine masculine, not because what you think is best for you, but because of your divine masculine. And that's why nothing is changing, because every change you try to make, you try to do it because it will suit your divine masculine. I'm all the way in Manitoba. I drove 3 days to get here. And if I was looking at the fact that my masculine is in Ontario and I'm in Manitoba, I'm going to be like, no, Father God, I'm not moving to Manitoba because my masculine is here and I might lose him. I don't care. Right now, I'm trying to make my life better. If he's not coming forward, man, even after I'm putting in the work, I'm gone about my damn business. I'm sorry, I'm gone, I'm gone, I'm gone. But at that time, when you give up, at that time when you realize that why am I waiting on this person? Why am I working so hard to get this person back? That's the time they're going to come in, because that's the time you realize that I don't have to depend on anybody. I don't have to have anybody around me. Even though they're my masculine, I don't care. I don't have to depend on them. I need to be free to do what I want. I mean, I love this man gone to bed, right? That's a Jamaican saying. I mean, I love them so much, you know? I love them so much. I love my masculine so much. But if I'm not seeing any improvement, I gotta focus on me. I gotta do me. I gotta love me. I want him badly. I do. I really do. I'm not lying to any of you. I want him. I think about him every day. He's always on my mind. Even when I stop, even when I try not to think about him, right? He's always there on my mind. But I don't let him consume my day. I don't let him consume my whole life now, because he's here and I know that he's my masculine. I demand respect from myself. I demand respect from the person that should love me like nobody else. If this person doesn't have respect for me, how can somebody who don't even cherish me respect me? You teach people how to love you. You teach people how to respect you. It depends on what you accept in your life. That's the only thing you're going to get. And if you accept them running in and out every single day because they know when they come back, you'll accept them, it's going to continue to happen. So you got to take that deep breath in. And you got to say, if this is the only thing you're coming here for, and then you're going to go again, I'm sorry, you can't come back to my house. Stand up for yourself. Stand up on your own 2 feet. That's it. Yes, Wendy, I want him badly. I do. I do. I miss him. I miss everything about him. But I say this all the time. If you're going to be scared to be with me, if you're going to think that I'm going to hurt you like your past relationship has hurt you, then it's best you stay out of my life. I don't want nobody to have any reservations about my feelings for them. Because when I love hard. And I give my all. I've never cheated on a man. Never, ever. It's not in me. I can't do it. Some people always say 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I can't do it. My 2 feet are in. I even want to put more feet in, and I don't have the feet to put in. I give my all. But if that's the way you see me, then you can stay where you are. If you prefer to be with someone who treats you like nobody, if you prefer to be with someone who is only with you because of what they can get from you, if you want to be with somebody like that, then go ahead, my friend. Go ahead. I cannot be the person who's going to talk down to you. I cannot be the person who's going to disrespect you. I cannot be the person who is going to yell at you every day and treat you like you're a boy. I cannot do that. It's not within me. So if my masculine thinks that I'm that type of person, that I'm going to treat him that way, the same way those other people are going to treat him, then stay where you are. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. I'm okay over here. I don't want you to be looking at me and every day and wondering when I'm going to walk out on you. or as if there's anything you can't talk to me because you're scared to have a disagreement, because the last time you had a disagreement or argument, the man or the woman flung something at you and hit you in your face or slap you across your face or call you dirty names. That's not me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Doesn't say that I'm not going to get pissed off. Of course, I'm a human being. But I'm not going to use derogatory terms. I'm not going to throw things at you because I know that I'm in a society where if you put your hand on me, I call police on you. Or I'm going to hit you because I can, because I think you're weak and you can't hit me back. I'm not that person. So if that's what my masculine wants, buddy, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I want to be his top priority too, Wendy. Exactly. Because he's going to be my top priority. Heck, he's my top priority already. Because nobody can fill his space. Nobody can fill his shoes right now. Nobody. Nobody. And he's not even with me. And nobody can fill his shoes. And if he's going to look at me and be like, somebody else can fill your shoes because any woman can treat me bad. So you may do the same thing. Go about your damn business. Go about your business. All right. Anyways, I want him to see the good in me. And if he's not seeing the good in me, that's his problem. Lala, if he's breadcrumbing, being greedy with his attention and communication, what can I do on my end to help heal the dynamic? Like I was saying before, you have to look at what the situation is. If it is a lack of communication, then you have to work on the way you communicate with others. You have got to learn to open more, and not with this person. Others around you, what you do reflects on them. If you do it directly, it's not going to work. If this person is always breadcrumbing you, you got to look at what's happening, why they do so. What within them would make them breadcrumb, and you look for it within yourself as well. All these things that are happening within your divine masculine is within you, and you got to find that little thing deep down inside that's causing your divine masculine to act the way that they do, and fix it. You work on it, right? You work on it. All right. Oh, guys, and another important point. When you're healing and when you're fixing these things that are wrong, you shouldn't do it because you want your divine masculine to heal. You shouldn't do it because you want your divine masculine to come back to you. You should do it because you realize it's a big old problem inside of you and you need to fix it because you need to be a better person. If everything you do, the intention is to get your masculine, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's just going to become a burden. It's not going to work. Because remember, this whole journey is about yourself, loving yourself. And if everything you're doing is because of the masculine, that's not about you. It's about the masculine. So you got to do it for you. All right. Let's see if I see any more questions here. Wendy, how can karmic hold on so long? I thought universe removes them, but my twin flame and karmic fight hurt each. I think you wanted to say each other, and still not releasing each other. That means, Wendy, your divine masculine still has some lesson to learn. Your divine masculine still has to learn how to stand up for themselves. Your divine masculine still has to learn how to not be codependent. Because like I always say, everybody knows when they're being hurt. Everybody knows when they're in a bad relationship. But why aren't you moving? Why aren't you removing yourself? Because I'm codependent? Because I'm scared? Because I don't think I can make it on my own? So divine feminine, you've got to learn to have strength and courage to be alone. If you are not learning to have the strength and courage to be alone, your masculine will never be alone. They will always be seeking somebody to love them. And the person that they're with, no matter how badly they treat them, they will always be there. I'm still learning to be alone and not be lonely. That was one of my major things I had to work on. Always looking for somebody around me to make me feel love and to make me feel good. No more, man, no more. I'm learning my lessons and I'm praying it's reflecting. I don't know what's going on. How much I'm thousands of miles away from me, I don't know. But I'm just leaving it to God and I'm doing me because I have things I need to take care of as well. And if I sit down and think about my masculine all day, I'm not going to get my stuff done. No. So when your person still has a lot of situation to heal, and in order for them to heal, you've got to work on those situations as well. And like I always say, make sure you find out this person is your twin flame, because it doesn't matter how much you heal, it doesn't matter how much you work on yourself. If they're not your twin flame, they're not gonna come back. All right. Let's see what else. Okay, guys, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just trying to read the comments. All right. Hey, Richildia. Hi, Alexander. Alexandra. All right. So you see, Wendy, that's a limitation that you're putting on your twin flame. He's coming, but it's slower than I would like. You see that? It's slower, right? It's slower than I would like. So it's like you're saying, masculine, you should have been healed already. You should have been healed and come to me already. That's like you dictating when this person should come, when this person should heal. So you got to put that limitation away. You got to stop wondering when they're going to come. You got to stop saying they're taking too long. If you notice, when you no longer focus on your person, when you are busy doing your own business, minding your own business, that's the time they come in. That's because your mind is not stuck on them. Your mind is not stuck on them, so that's when they're going to come in. So, stop doing the I want, I like, I need, and a lot will change. Unless you're saying, I need to make my life better, I need to move here, I need to do that. But your expectations is putting limitations on your masculine and on your union. So no limitations, no expectations. All right? All right, Richildia, that's it. If you're not receiving what you want from this person, and I don't mean like if you're being greedy, or I don't mean like if you're putting all kind of like high expectations from this person, but if this person is not treating you the way that you should be treated, like a good human being, you gotta walk away. You gotta walk away. And the reason you hang on is because you have insecurities and addictions. And we all need to be honest with ourselves so we can pinpoint these things within us and make our lives better. So that's how we need to learn. Hi, Nida. If you feel that your life is being wasted, it's because you are expecting. It's because you're looking for things to change at a time that you want it to change. It's because you're expecting this person to come back in when you want them to come back in. It's the same thing I was just saying. And like I said, Nida, go and look at that video, 15 True Signs I Have Met My Twin Flame. And the other one below that on my page, underneath my playlist, Learn About Twin Flames. When you ask God the question, is so-and-so my twin flame? Say it in your mind. And you ask for a sign. Tell me, God, if so-and-so is my twin flame, show me a orange goat. And make sure it's something you don't normally see every day. Do not go asking to see no number. Don't ask to show God, show me 222. No, do not do that. Because even if you're not a twin flame, you are seeing 222. A lot of people, because they're going through spiritual enlightenment, they're seeing numbers. Numbers are for everybody, not just twin flame. So don't ask for no numbers. Ask for something you don't normally see every day, so that when you see it, you know it's your answer directly from God. And then you will know if this person is your twin flame or not. So you will know if you're wasting your time or not. If you are saying that you're getting older, Nida, and the waiting is too much, why are you waiting? Why are you waiting? There should be no waiting for this person. You shouldn't even be thinking in your heart that you're waiting for this person. The more you wait is the farther you get from each other. Because you're waiting for them to come in, when the person you should be looking for to come into your heart is God. You should be looking for God. You shouldn't be looking for your masculine. When you find God, then your masculine can come in. Because God is the center of this journey. God is the glue that's going to keep your connection together. And if there's no God, there's no masculine, there's no feminine. The only resistance is you, Nida. You are the resistance. Your masculine is not the resistance, you are the resistance. Because you are responsible for healing. You are responsible for bringing back God into your connection. You are responsible for making sure that all your wounds are healed. You are the lover, like I said before. And if you can't find that love within you, if you're always putting expectations on this person, if you're always wondering, where are you? Why are you not coming? Then they're always going to stay away. They're always going to stay away. So you are your own limitations, not your masculine, not anybody around you, you. The only enemy is in your mind. I can guarantee you that. And if there is an enemy that's fighting you, you turn it over to God and you go about your business. That's how it works. But because we want this person and we want this person in our lives, we try to fight it ourselves. We try to we try to make responses. We try to fix it when we should let it go and let God deal with it, while you focus on you and not wondering where they are. Neither. If you were waiting, why are you talking to somebody else? I don't understand. So you see, you are impatient. You are codependent. You are seeking love on the outside. The love you should be seeking is within. If you had love within you, you wouldn't need somebody beside you. You wouldn't need somebody to be there to feel like somebody loves you. If your masculine is away, you shouldn't want somebody to comfort you because your masculine is away. You should know they're away and they will be back, and me being by myself is okay. And like you said, every time you go with somebody, it doesn't work out, because once you are a twin flame, you cannot have a soulmate in your life. It's not going to work out. So you're just putting yourself back to ground zero every time you do that, because you're not learning your lessons. You're not learning to be strong by yourself. You're not learning to love yourself. You're not learning that I do not need anybody in my life to say I love you to feel loved. That's what's happening with you. Listen to this. I am not. The enemy sends counterfeit. All right. Say you are not, and say the enemy sends counterfeit. But who accepts them into your life? Did they just come and plant themselves in your life and start a relationship with you? Or did you accept the relationship? Think about it. You say you are not, but who accepted these men into your life? And then in the end, they're going to walk away from you because they're not meant to be there. So the enemy can send these counterfeit, but who accepts them? One person cannot have a relationship unless it's a relationship with yourself. But one person cannot start a relationship. It has to be agreeable by two persons. So it does not matter if the enemy sends counterfeit. It's your responsibility to say, no, I'm okay. It's your responsibility to say, I don't need somebody to love me. I love myself, and I have a divine masculine. I'm fine. Okay. There's a thing called accountability, NIDA, that you have to also look at. You have to also learn to take accountability for your actions and your thoughts, your behaviors. Like I said, you are responsible for healing this journey. And if your mind is nowhere on healing, then your connection is going to be so hard to come together. You've got to first be accountable for your actions before you can fix them. You got to first acknowledge that there's a problem before you can fix it. If you can't look into yourself and realize I am at fault, then that's pride. That's ego. And you have to learn to control that. All right? Okay. But that's the same thing. Even if you tried to meet somebody else, neither, you still went out and tried to meet somebody else, which also indicates the impatience and the codependence. So you have to work on releasing that. So all these things that I'm telling you, these are some of your wounds that you need to work on. It's not to be overlooked, or else you're not going to be able to fix them. I know I have codependency issues. I have to try to work on that a lot. I know that I have issues because before, if I'm with someone and it doesn't work out, I'm on to the next one because I needed to feel love. I needed somebody to tell me that they love me. But I'm working on that a lot. And I don't need anybody around me. I'm really quite fine right now. I'm happy. But the first thing I did was acknowledge that I have a problem. Jenny Love, you're welcome. Even if you try to stop waiting, nothing works, and it's because you have not tried to stop waiting. How about you stop waiting instead of trying to stop waiting? You've got to do it instead of trying. You've got to make up your mind. You got to come to that point in your life where you are like, this is it. I'm done. I need to focus on me. I need to take care of me. I cannot allow somebody to be treating me like this. It's done. I'm just doing me now. And tomorrow you don't change your mind and go back to waiting. You got to continue. It's a continuous process. And like I said before, you cannot be healing just because you want your masculine to come back. You got to be healing because you want myself. I want me. I love me and I deserve better. I respect myself, and the way I teach people to treat me is the way they're going to treat me. So I'm going to teach you how to respect me. It's a continuous process. It's not changing for a week or a month or a year, because this is the thing. You say you are healing, but guess what's going to happen? When you say you're healing, God is going to send the challenge. He's going to send the challenge. Let me see if you're truly healing. And then something is going to come in your way now. Like, say, for instance, your person texts you. And then when they text you, oh my God, you lose yourself again. Oh my God, he texts me. Oh my God. You lost yourself again. So you're not healed. You should be like, oh my God, he texts me. Let me see what he has to say now. And if he's not saying anything you like, you say, sure, whatever. But because you lose yourself again, oh my God, he texts me, oh my God. And then you don't get another text because, oh my God, as you got the first text, you lose yourself. All right. God is not responsible for healing your past hurts, neither. You are. He gives you the tools that you need. That's why we're on this journey, so that we can fix ourselves. God's not going to fix you. God's not going to fix you. It's not God's responsibility to fix you. That's why he gave us free will. You can choose to heal, or you can choose to stay the way you are. You can choose me, or you can choose the devil. Your choice. Your choice. God is not going to come to you and say, your past hurt is this, your past hurt is that, so let me help you heal it. No way. That's not being self-sufficient. That's not standing on your own 2 feet. When you're down, when you're out, and you call on God, yes, he's going to step in to give you a helping hand so you can stand up again, because he doesn't want to see you suffer, but he's not going to heal it for you. How are you going to learn if he heals everything for you? You can't learn. If somebody does something for you, you can't learn. And that's why your masculine has to learn from these karmics by themselves. Because if I keep telling my masculine, this person doesn't love you, this person is mistreating you, he's not going to believe me. Because I'm telling him. But when he finds out on his own, yeah, I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson. Now I see it by myself, for myself. Okay. Where am I now? All right. All right, guys. So if there is no more questions, I'm going to have to run. Guess why? I'm hungry. I wanted to pull some cards for you tonight, guys, but I'm hungry. My tummy is rumbling. I was doing a lot of work on the deck and I just came directly in here. So I'm not going to get you I'm not gonna get to give you the free readings tonight. You know, like I said, the only thing I have left to do is to put the door on and maybe a little painting. But maybe by next Thursday, I'll be done so I can spend a lot more time with you guys. All right? So I'm gonna go now, guys. I want to thank you all for being here. I hope you guys learned something tonight. When you go to sleep, when you go away here tonight, write down everything that you want to ask. Next week, when you come back, you should have a lot of lists. Everything. All right. So I'll try my best to help you guys, and for you to help you, most importantly, to see where we are going wrong on this journey so we can fix them. Like I said, the first part of healing is to acknowledge that there's a problem. So we have to learn to tell ourselves that there is a problem. I have a problem, you know. It's the same thing with the people, with the like the people who are drunkards, right? And people who are always on drugs. If they don't admit to themselves they have a problem, they cannot go to get healing. So it's the same thing. If we don't admit we have a problem, we cannot start our healing process. All right? Wendy, you can be excited. Of course, you're going to be excited. How are you not to be excited or happy when he contacts you? Of course, you're going to be excited. But then this is what we do. When they text us and we are excited, yay, yay. So it's like we lose our concentration and we're looking for a text tomorrow and we're looking for another text the next day. And we're looking and we're looking and we're looking because we're so now focused that he's back that we forget that, hey, continue working on you. Continue doing what you need to do. So, no, I never said not to be excited. I said the way I put it is to control yourself, because this is what I said. I said the same thing just now. When they text, you're going to be like, yes, yes, he texted me, he texted me, he texted me, yay, 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 yay. When you should be like, oh my God, he texted me. Let me see what he's up to. Let me see what he wants now. Because you have that self-control now. Whereas before, when he texts, you're so overcome by this surprise that you forget that I need to continue to work on myself. And when that text is done, I'm so focused on, is he going to text me tomorrow? Should I text him back? Do I call him tomorrow? What do I do? I don't know what to do. But when you're in control, you're going to be happy they text you. But you're not going to be so overjoyed that you forget that tomorrow I need to continue working on myself. That's how it should be. Yes, he texts me. Oh my God, I'm so happy he texts me. But then you're not going to be like, is he going to text me tomorrow? Is he going to, should I reply tonight? Should I text him tonight? I don't know. Oh my God, I don't know what to do. Oh my, and you can't sit still because, oh my God, I don't know. No. Because again, sometimes it's a test. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you in control of yourself? Are you in control of yourself? So when this person texts you, the excitement is going to be there, but you're not going to get lost. You're going to remember that I'm still healing. And if this person is still not saying what they need to say or show me what they need to say, what they need to show me, then it's okay. You can text me whenever you're ready again. You know? I hope that explains it. It's just, remember what I said. This whole journey is learning to have self-control. The whole journey is learning to control all those 7 deadly sins and to control yourself. That's the only thing the journey is, because you can get lost in love. That's us, twin flames. We get lost in love. So much that when love overtakes us, we don't know what to do. We go crazy. I want to talk to him. I want to text him. Oh my God. And we even cry because we are so overcome with love. We get lost in love. And we don't know what to do with the feeling. That's why we chase. That's why we chase, because we're overcome with love. Love is a powerful thing. Love makes you do stupid things. And that's why you gotta have self-control. That it doesn't matter how much of a love you're in, you know how to control yourself. Right? Okay. All right. Good, Wendy. Glad you got it. Yes, Miss Chickadose. I need to go eat some food. My tummy rumbling. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. And again, like I said, write down those thoughts because your things are gonna come to you after we leave here. And next week again, I'm gonna try and answer more questions for you. And take care of yourself. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, good twilight, good whatever it is where you are. Love you all. And on Tuesday I'm gonna have the $10 special again, but I'm gonna be doing why is there no communication? So you guys can have some insight on that. All right. But look out for that post on my community tab. Later. Love you guys. Thank you, Chica. Thank you, Monique. Thank you so much for coming. And thanks for the support, guys. All of you guys. I love you. Thanks for the support. Mwah. Have a good night, guys. Later. Yeah, I gotta learn how to get out of this thing without taking it off. Later, guys.